Hi, I'm Amy Colgan-Niemeyer, a life coach, and I'm here today to talk about how to get out of your own way. Whether you have chronic health issues and you think you can't get a job, or you are a teenager who is kind of stuck. You're stuck in your old ways and you want to get into a more positive path, onto a more positive path, but you just don't know how to get unstuck. Maybe you're in a group of friends now who aren't really a good influence and you want to get out of that, but you really don't know how. Or you may have fears, doubts, old stories that you tell yourself, obligations and responsibilities in your life, naysayers, expectations of others, financial issues. All these things can keep you from going forward, getting out of your own way. Take a look inside at one of the issues, one at a time. Let the issue come to you, the one that is really central to your life right now, the thing that you're thinking about the most. It'll come. It'll come to you, the one that really needs the most focus. What is it about that issue that's holding you back? What can you do about it? Who can help you do something about it? How can you break down the barriers that are getting in your way and getting in your way of living the life that you want to live? Then go to the next one. This isn't about totally fixing the problem right now. This is just getting it straight, getting it organized, getting all the different ones that you're thinking about, all these different thoughts in your head, all the different barriers to you moving forward, getting them all down and, write them down and go through all those questions of, what is it about this that's holding me back? And what can I do about it? Who can help me? And figure out how to move forward. And then deal with actually moving forward next. Once you get all of these things written down and think about each one individually, then you can act on it a little bit later. But right now, just get it down. Get it out of your head and get it down. And take time to make this work. It takes time to do this, but it's very important. Work through each one as it comes to you. Now, an example, doubt. You don't feel as if you can get a job, like I said before. That's one of the examples. You don't feel like you can get a job because you have chronic health issues. You think it would be too hard to manage your health issues around your work schedule. Who told you that? Is it something you came up with? Is it one of your stories that don't fit you anymore? Why do you believe maybe a person has told you this? Another person. Why do you believe them? Who else can you go to for help to figure this out? Figure out what you can actually do that will help you. Your doctor, perhaps. Maybe your doctor can help you in deciding what you can and cannot do. If there's things that you can do, go for them. And what about your parents? A guidance counselor or a job counselor, another family member. And talk to them about the possibilities of doing something with your life, doing a job that you love and that you're really good at, and taking a chance doing it. And if that's not something you really want to start with, is like, okay, well, I feel like I can't work. Okay. If you're going from that state of, oh, nope, I can't work, you're not going to be able to just float in there, burst in there and say, hey, give me a job, or go out and seek a job. No, it's probably not going to happen. You're probably going to be scared to death to do it. Well, how about volunteering first? Find out what you really want to do, what you'd love to do. What do you love to do? Do you love to paint? Do you love to talk to older people and about their lives and their history and all sorts of stuff that about their past, where they lived, their travels, their experiences, good or bad? Do you like that? Do you like pets? Do you like to draw? Do you like science? Do you like to research? Do research? All that kind of stuff. Figure out what you'd like to do, and then go out and seek out opportunities to volunteer in those areas and see if you'd really like to do it for a job. And when you're out there, this is the cool thing, is you get the experience through volunteering, but you also get connections. You make those connections by doing the volunteer work. People get to know you, and they might have, either at that facility, that office, they might have a job available that you might be able to do, or they might know of somebody else who's hiring. So even though you're starting out as a volunteer, you might end up actually getting a position, a paid position. And so even if you don't right off the bat, it's okay. You're learning, you're growing, you're figuring out what you want to do, what you don't want to do. That's okay. Or you can go to a temp agency and see what they have in different areas that you might want to explore. And you're paid for those temp positions, but it's not something that you're really locked into. It's usually a short-term thing. So try those out. And again, what would you like to do? What stopped you all these years from not working, not thinking you can do it? It might be that you haven't even thought of what you really, really want to do and what you're good at. And let those things spark something in you. Thinking about what you really like to do that really makes you tingle, makes you really perk up when you're doing it, when you're thinking about doing it. And so let that spark your imagination to think about just anything and everything that you could do in that area for work. And think how you would be in that position before you even try it. Think about, okay, what it might entail and how you feel about that. Or you could shadow somebody. See if you could shadow somebody at their workplace and see how it is to work in that specific field. Is it something that you think would bore you or excite you or maybe get old fast? Or something that you think that you could do for 40 years? Just go through the possibilities and think about what you really, really want to do. You may want to delve into that doubt too. Doubt in general. Where did it come from? And is it in all areas of your life, or is it just about the job? Or do you doubt your ability as a parent? Do you doubt your ability as a spouse? Do you doubt your ability to do anything? To pump gas, to do the books at home, like your accounts, your bills, etc. Paying your bills. Do you doubt your ability to do all of that? Anything to do with home or work or life? Are those doubts widespread, or are they specifically for the job area? And, the patterns. Think of patterns of doubt. Is it a pattern throughout your life of doubting your ability in jobs or in general? And how can you break that pattern? You can get an idea of what you would love to do, what you're good at, and go out and seek those opportunities. Volunteer first if that makes you feel more comfortable. Temp first if you are more comfortable with that. Or flat out go out and interview for paid positions if you're really sure that that is something you would love to do. And you have amazing potential. Explore the ways that you can grow and live your best life by getting that job, by exploring friendships or anything else that you are afraid to do right now. Work through those issues that you have that have been stopping you for years, maybe all your life. Explore those, pick them apart, and settle them, and get the help you need to settle them. And then go out there and tackle those obstacles and get the life that you want. Live the life that you really want. It takes time. It takes a lot of work. It takes guts to live the life that you really want to live. But it is so worth it. And another thing that you could do is network. Like I mentioned this a bit. It's like you, through those volunteer positions or temp positions, etc., you can network with those people and say, hey, here I am. And they might have a job for you. So it takes networking, and it takes connecting with others who can help you do what you really want to do. Get that job. Go to school. Whatever you're wondering about right now. Whatever's stopping you. Whatever it is that you're not doing because you're in your own way. They can help you realize your dreams and do what you want to do. It's not for the faint of heart. It does take a long time. It does take a lot of work, but it is worth it to be who you were meant to be. And it can be a lot easier than just sitting there staring at the wall doing nothing. Because you're doing something that really perks you up, really energizes you. That is the way to live. Not stuck in your room staring at the wall or surfing the net and dreaming. Dreaming is the start, but doing is what is going to really make your life fulfilling. So be who you were meant to be. Do what you were meant to do. Don't let your chronic health issues or what other people think of you, what other people comment, the naysayers, all those people, they're not you. They have their own crap to deal with. They have their own stuff to deal with. You have to deal with your own feelings, your own aspirations, and your own obstacles. They're not an obstacle. Their life is their life. They're not an obstacle. They're only as much of an obstacle to you as you make them. You don't have to listen to them. Listen to your insides. Listen to your gut that tells you what you want and what you love and what you want to do. And you can do it. It'll take some time, but you can do it. If you can dream it, you can do it. It's got to be something that you absolutely love and that you absolutely can do. If you can dream it that much, if it's always on your mind and if it makes you tingle all over the place when you are thinking about it, that's the stuff to go for. So go inside, organize your thoughts that are holding you back. Ask yourself where they came from, who can help you, how you can get past those roadblocks. And ask yourself what you really, really want to do, really want to accomplish. And write down the answers to each of these questions that come to mind. Then tackle them one step at a time. The most crucial block you need to deal with first. That'll come right to front and center. And then you can go to the next one and go through all those questions again. But you can do this. Go for it. Get out of your own way and live your life the way that you were meant to live it. You take care. My email is amy@acnlifecoach.com. If you have any questions or comments, you can shoot me an email or comment below. And I'll talk to you again next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.